everyone. This is Christine Thompson, lead agent on the CT team at Baird Warner. I got Kevin Napoleon with me again with Key Mortgage Services. Kevin, you want to say hello and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone.
All right. So Kevin's been working for a long time, right?
Yes, yeah, I've been in the industry for about 22 years now.
Holy smokes. I didn't know
Yeah,
it was that long.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, you got a smart guy right here. I'm going to dive right into this to keep the show short for you that's watching. Kevin told me, and I find this interesting because I'm going to take a step back. I'm with Baird and Warner, and Baird and Warner is all about community and helping our community all the way back to 1855 and dealing with the Chicago fire and then fair housing and rights to your home. And this is kind of like a little subset of always caring about the community and supporting our community. Because Kevin just told me about how being employed in a school district, you don't have to be a teacher, because I knew there were loans for teachers. But Kevin, can you expand on this a little more? Because to me, this is just another testimony to how Baird and Warner really cares about our community.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Christine. And what happened is it just kind of came up randomly with some of the people on our management team that were talking about back to school. It's getting time for the kids to go back to school. And someone had the creative idea of saying, why don't we have a back to school benefit for not only teachers, but anybody that's employed doing anything associated with school or in the educational realm. So it's very loose fitting. A lot of people will fit into this, and it's a way to help buyers, assist with their closing costs in this market right now, which obviously a lot of things have gotten a little bit more expensive and cash is king right now. So for the next 3 months, or essentially through Halloween, they're going to offer a closing cost credit of $450 just simply because you work within the school realm. And this can also be combined with our second look program. And for those of you that are not familiar with that, is if you've already been pre-approved through some other mortgage company or some other bank, and you wanted Key Mortgage to look over your finances and give you a secondary opinion, we give you $250 for that opportunity. So it's well worth your 15 minutes of time to have us run another pre-approval. Yeah. We not only might give you better information, maybe give you a lower payment, but we give you $250. And if you're within the school world, you'll get an additional $450 on top of that.
So that's $700.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Free money.
Free money. And it's nice. It's a genuine credit. It's not, no one's paying for it. It's just a true, almost like a charity from the company that they're doing for anyone in the teacher world.
Yeah. Now, is there, if you're an actual teacher, is there another loan for if you're specifically a teacher?
No, there's no other separate type of a loan. If you're a, formal teacher, it would be the same thing. You would get the same exact credits in place.
Yeah, but that's nice. It's, they do a lot for our kids.
Yeah.
My two kids would probably be dolts.
Yeah. Well, and especially if you're working in the private school districts, you're not making a ton of income. So every little bit helps. And it's just perfect timing. Everyone thinking about going back to school, teachers gearing up to get ready for their classrooms.
Yeah.
This is a good way to help out a little bit.
Right. And it could be either you work for public or private school. It doesn't matter.
Right. Correct.
You just probably show them proof of employment with a school district or a private school.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's no real set criteria on this. So we could just kind of build an argument that you have something to do with some kind of educational role or school district somewhere.
What if it was a stay-at-home mom where she was like a temp teacher where she just goes randomly working to help in a classroom, when a teacher is sick and she doesn't work full time? Would that still qualify too?
Yeah, if we could document it, if there's a way to document it, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Pay stub from a school, sure.
All right. So if you're a mother at home and helping your household move and you do some little bit of work here and there for a school district or a private school, you might be able to help out the hubby with some costs on that mortgage. I like it. Awesome. I'm not going to ask you to go into great detail of other programs, but we also there's also the VA program, the veteran program, right?
Yes. The VA loan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yep. So we got the VA loan. That's all I can think of. Is there one for like policemen and firemen and stuff like that?
Yeah, we have first responders. So they're not separate. I mean, the VA loan is a separate type of loan. that
Yeah.
has different mechanics to the whole loan process, which the two big benefits to that is no money down, or you're allowed
Yeah.
to do no money down. You certainly could put money down. And there's
Yeah.
also no private mortgage insurance or no PMI. So
With a VA loan.
yeah, correct.
But does Key Mortgage Service have any kind of like little benefits for like policemen, firemen?
Yeah, so it's similar to that teacher option we're talking about. We call it the first responders benefit. And if you're a first responder, then you get the same thing. You get a closing cost credit, $450 closing cost credit. But
Yeah.
it's a regular traditional loan. And it
Yeah,
could be a
right.
conventional loan, could be FHA, could be VA. And we can
Yeah.
attach that to all of those.
And how do you qualify as a first responder?
You
Like,
have to be a first
define
responder,
that.
police, fireman, EMT, and we
Okay.
would obviously verify that through the, pay stubs, employer and whatnot,
Yeah.
HR.
So it couldn't be someone that's just working administration at a police department. You have to be an actual
Yeah,
policeman,
correct.
right? Because you're on the field, right?
Yes. Yeah, you
All right.
legitimately have to be a first responder.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's great. Another example
Yep.
of Baird Warner and Key Mortgage Services trying to just support our community. So I thought that would be a nice little topic to bring up today because I think a lot of people aren't aware of that. And, when you're on those fixed incomes, every dollar counts. It helps.
Yeah, especially in the last year or two with inflation the way it is. And we
Yeah.
look out for this for anybody. So even if you're not aware of this, I will try to pull any benefits I can and give them to the consumer. Because that's a great call to make when you can say, hey, I can save you X amount of dollars
Yeah.
for just because. So why
Well,
not?
I know my clients appreciate you thinking out of the box, Kevin, to see if there's any way to squeeze a couple dollars, back into their pocket for the transaction. But we're going to have Kevin back again every week or every 2 weeks. We're busy people, but we do our best to try and be in front of you so you can get additional information on all things lending and how that is relevant to you, whether you're a buyer or a seller. So we'll try and tap on that side as well going into the future. Thank you for watching. Kevin, what's your contact info in case someone wants to reach you with questions?
Yeah, best way to reach me is cell phone and email. My phone number is area code 630-956-2648. And my email address is kevin.napoleon@mykeymortgage.com.
Awesome. And if you want to just kind of get some just basic information, you don't want to call Kevin yet, you can always text "get a loan" to 630-931-0045, and we'd be happy to just send you some information. If you don't want to get into conversations, don't worry about it. We'll still get in touch with you. Thanks for watching, sharing this with everyone you know, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Living in Naperville. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.